Many of us hate going to the dentist, so how do you get over the dental anxiety? Dr. Wynn Okuda is a cosmetic and restorative dentist, and he joins us here today. Well, good morning to you, first of all. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me here this morning. Thank you.
You probably don't really like to hear that people are scared to go to the dentist, do you?
Oh, no. I hear it all the time. Believe me. I mean, it's still a very common thing that we experience.
And I mean, a lot of it comes from different things. I mean, I think the first cause is the fear of pain.
Yes, that is the number one thing. Fear of pain, you know, the sounds of the drill.
Yeah, that drill
needles.
sound is just terrible.
Yeah, you know what? I will tell you statistically, WebMD and the American Dental Association has stated 15 to 20% of Americans don't go to a dentist routinely. That's 50 to 60 million people.
Okay, I'll tell you that I go regularly just because I've had so many bad experiences and I'm trying to avoid them in the future.
Perfect. That's the perfect way of doing it. Being proactive and taking care of problems when they're smaller. That is a perfect way of doing that. Exactly.
Okay, so there's all kinds of fears. Some people are embarrassed about their teeth.
Yes.
Some people just have anxiety of going. So we wanted to talk today about what they can do in order to make this a better experience.
Yes. So, you know, the first and foremost thing is recognize if you do have dental phobia and fear. And, you know, things like if you just like having sleepless nights before a dental appointment, those are all triggers. Those are all things telling you, okay, I need to really sit down and have a talk with my dentist. And, you know, write down the things that make you, you know, nervous, you know, whether it's sounds or the sights or the smells, all those things. And then sit down and have a, you know, for consultation with the dentist, and they should be able to provide you that so that they can write it down and be sure that they don't, you know, create those fears.
So you had some good recommendations about the appointment, like plan it in the morning, you said.
Yeah. You know, because most people by the afternoon, you're kind of grouchy and grumpy, and so that's not a good time to be going to the dentist, and then, you know, then it just increases your anxiety. Morning appointments is good for people who have phobia.
Yeah,
so
go at a time when you're not rushing around.
Exactly. Perfect. You know, that's a perfect thing. We're all rushing around. That's part of life. But for dentistry, you know, what's best is go early, relax a little. You know, just kind of just 10 minutes earlier.
Listen to the sound of the drill.
No. And on top of that, bring, you know, the other thing is bring your iPod with earbuds.
Okay, so you don't have to listen to it.
Yes.
You also recommended actually avoiding caffeine and sugar?
That's the number one thing, because most people, you know, that's the first thing they go for is caffeine and sugar. And when they do that, then, you know, what it does is increases anxiety already. And so that will just potentiate the problem.
Okay, so some good tips from Dr. Okuda.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. Good
I already feel better.
Perfect.
All right, Steve.